Friday, Thursday and Friday, we have had so many incredible speakers. We've been infused with big ideas, with incredible ideas, and each of those, if we're going to bring them to realization, come with it some big hustle and some big action and a big push to be bold and do things that we've never done before. And if any of you guys are like most of us, you might be sitting there wondering, you have the big dream, maybe you have the $260,000 dream or the $1 million dream, and you might be wondering if you have the charisma that's necessary, if you have the attitude that allows you to be gutsy enough to break out of that comfortable box and safety zone. And if you're in doubt at all, we want to leave you tonight with a special speaker. Her name is Robyn Hatcher, and she's going to talk to you about exactly how to get over that fear and how to be bold and gutsy. And so, welcome, Robyn. We're so glad to have
I love that song. I love that song because I am passionate about getting everyone to have their light shine as brightly as possible whenever it's necessary. So I said it whenever it's necessary. A lot of people are afraid. It's like, oh my God, I'm going to be so big, and people are going to be like angry at me because I'm so bold and I'm so obnoxious and I'm bragging. Forget about that. You need it. In this day and age, we know how many people are out of work. We see from here, we hear the pitches. We know how many people are out there doing business, doing things. So what you need is an edge. And what is that edge? I love what one of the speakers this morning said. Do you have personality? Yes. We all have personality, but do you know specifically what your personality strengths are? I am talking about this because, I mean, how many of you feel like you are so dynamic and engaging? Thank you. That's okay. All right. How many people think that they're a little bit shy? Okay, great. How many people think that there are shy people and dynamic people and never the twain shall meet? All right. So that is totally not true, because if that were true, I would not be here. One of the reasons I'm so passionate about this, I was one of the shyest children in the world. I was so shy. First of all, I did not start to speak until I was about 2, which is kind of late. Then when I did start to speak, I didn't speak in exact words, I babbled. So my mother had to do this little sort of guessing game with me. Like, are you saying this? And then I would say yes or no. And then when I did start making intelligible sentences, I was so shy that I wouldn't speak to anyone, except for maybe my mother, my sister, sometimes my father, and a couple of aunts. I was so shy that one of my uncles decided to start calling me Shy because he thought it was really funny. That nickname stuck with me for 12 years. I was called only Shy. No one knew my name was Robyn. I was introduced as Shy. Wow. Business cards were signed Donna, Mom, and Shy. Then my mother got this really cute idea to like spell it like S-H-A-I. And she thought that that would really be funny, but then people started thinking it was Chinese. But anyway, what happened was that became such a burden on a child, and you can know what labels are like. They start to entrap you. And I was like in a straitjacket, and I didn't want to be there, and I didn't know how to get out of it. But somebody also said, I love this. We've got so much great information today, and everyone who spoke, I said, oh yeah, I got that. I know what that means. And what happened to me is like, you need to trust your instinct. The only way I got out of being shy was I was sitting in 8th grade high school homeroom, and I heard an announcement on the loudspeaker. Something instinctually in me said that the only way I was going to stop being shy was for me to act like I was somebody else. The announcement at the loudspeaker was for an audition for a play at the boys' school down the street. Yes. I'm sitting there shy. My sister's in the high school, so she knows I'm shy. So I write down the information. I go and I research a monologue. I had no idea what a monologue was. It was a 13-year-old African-American girl looking for a monologue in the library. So I wrote my own. I wrote my own monologue, I went to the audition, and I didn't know, somebody else said it was talking about, Tori was talking about enablers in your